So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Jimenez. Joao Felix. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And they're on him in a flash. Jimenez. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes in for the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tomori. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Tomori. Now Gabbia. Jimenez. Gets a good foot in there.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Messi, he's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Distributed tidily. Heads it! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And there you have it! Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings.
Well, I think, Peter...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. So that's got things underway. And he's away. Big chance! One on great hit! They've scored! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Algeria break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. No way through. And it's Messi. Messi. Out towards the flank. Son Heung-min. That's really well manoeuvred. Robertson is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Caicedo gets across to intercept that. Not the most accurate pass. Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Goalkeeper's ball. Messi. Akanji. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Aim forwards. Oyarzabal hurtling down that right flank. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Algeria are enjoying this surprise lead. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that was vital. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Donnarumma spots it and intercepts. He's beaten the lot. He'll try from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely intercepted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's loose now and they want to get it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, he's been caught napping. no, what has happened here? Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, what a mistake! It's one!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nicely weighted ball.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Messi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Shot a goal! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
He's had a hit! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! Terrible error, duly punished. And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, they've put it back in a hurry. Messi, and the shot! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. As simple as you like, the outcome fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Bayern Munich are showing good urgency, but they have to...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh no, this does not look good. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Algeria are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
No, that was never going to make it. Referee's given a throw. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Decent hit! Son Heung-min. And he's been shifted off it. Algeria really do look to have it all sewn up here. Not the most convincing of passes. Could be danger here.
Great feedback.
Got a shot away. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
more and more pressure on the ball here. Shapes to shoot.
The attendance for this match was
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
There they go, hunting again.
Pass somewhat off target. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Robertson. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Son Heung-min. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Oh, that was vital. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's had it nicked away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Valverde. First quarter of an hour gone.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Son Heung-min.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Might want to be careful there.
Short changes him with that pass. Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, here's a chance! Oh, what a mistake! Now, what about a counter-attack? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the
Against
atmosphere
Venezuela.
frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Driving on and making good progress. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Now it's Messi. Great work on the overlap. Now it's Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He has found the way through. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Algeria still without a single shot on target. Messi. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to gift it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And the pass is intercepted.
Venezuela clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Spread neatly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Engages and forces him off the ball. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that's a waste.
Son Heung-min did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good-looking ball. Keeper's ball. That is a brilliant interception. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Messi. And it's Messi. Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great hit! Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for...
There's the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Algeria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very... And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's through here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, played right into his path. Goes in for the header! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Wriggles his way through. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, that pass isn't the best. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he was quick to react.
Algeria have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
No, that's been intercepted. Spread out to the left.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Just about up to the hour now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's picked out the... Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Number 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Algeria perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. He's got the shot away!
Algeria showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Venezuela just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Number 9, number 5, coming on the field, number 18, number 16.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Algeria have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Caicedo. He's had it taken off him. Oh, No joy this time.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Just 5 minutes left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's played him through. Now it's Son Heung-min. Big chance, must be!
Time.
And he's taking no chances there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's on his way! Shot a goal! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Children's announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all the
welcome to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. A real chance if he can get through. Chance with a header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early...
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Algeria are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And he's running through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Donnarumma. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to get it clear. He's in a great position. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's had it nicked away. He has found the way through. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
No, that's been intercepted. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. He's found a way through. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what a mistake! That's gone for a throw-in. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Just eases him off the ball. Donnarumma. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That has been cut short. And here's Messi, and he's surging through. Messi! It's a loose ball. Donnarumma. Now it's Messi. That's going to go a long way. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that could set him on his way. He could be in here. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Great ball if he can get there. Plenty to aim at here. Real chance! Oh, taken with style.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Algeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Donnarumma. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's picked his way through.
Rangers are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming, and he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
That is good alertness. In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a hit! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Algeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast...
Now the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's a nicely measured pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pressing high and with purpose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He'll try from distance. And we have our very first corner. Algeria have the chance to go the other way. He's found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Chance! They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 10.
And yes, it's him again. Algeria find a position of real strength now. Donnarumma has got himself a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy.